Shuichi.
Sorry I'm late, Shuichi.
No.
Well, that's alright, I just got here too.
Um,
How did it go? Did Mia finish the cameras?
That's...
She wasn't working all night. She was even too tired to make fun of me. Anyway, here's the results. 2 cameras that will take a picture when the sensor detects movement.
Remember.
And this one will take a picture and trigger this receiver. Of course, they're turned off right now, so they aren't taking any pictures. Since they're disposable cameras, we'll have to manually wind the film, right?
No.
Yes, Mia thought of that. She told me that the cameras will wind automatically.
I see.
So once they're set up, they'll take pictures every time the sensor is triggered.
Okay.
She also modified them so that they'll be completely silent to not attract attention.
I see.
They're completely silent. This is perfect.
Well.
It needs to be. These are absolutely essential to our plan. And do these cameras have flashes?
That's...
Yeah, they still have flashes on them, but I switched them off. They shouldn't be a problem.
But
we need to make sure they don't get turned on by accident and alert the mastermind.
That's right.
Could we, like, cover the flash with, like, some tape or something? Get some duct tape over the flash? Yeah, I'll be careful. I'm impressed, though. Mia modified them to our specifications.
then...
Alright, I'll tell you a little bit about this classroom before we set up in the library.
Huh?
Huh? Tell me about this classroom?
Is that alright?
Yes, I think this is the perfect place to keep watch after we set up the cameras. That's fine, but why this classroom?
That's true.
Because we can see anyone who goes down to the basement with the door open a little. Good choke point, yeah.
You can see the staircase, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. We can keep a lookout for anyone who goes down to the basement.
Hey!
There's one more reason I chose this specific classroom. One more reason? Is this the classroom? No. Well, what's the reason? Is it because these desks are full of money? Well, actually, I mean, I guess we're gonna want somewhere to sit, so we shouldn't get rid of all the desks.
Hey!
So here's something that's only here. The blackboard? This doesn't seem like the other reason. Huh. An air vent? Is this a vent?
That's...
It's connected to the library in the basement. You recognize the smell immediately. The smell? After Shuichi told me that, I leaned in closer to the vent. Oh, it smells like musty old books. Does this lead to the library?
well...
It's probably a vent to control the humidity in the library.
Remember.
Remember the duct we noticed in the basement hallway? It leads here.
I see.
But a vent in a classroom, that's an odd design choice for a school. Is it? I don't know, it doesn't seem that weird. I guess it's kind of weird to vent the library into the classroom. Again, everything at this school is odd. This vent is another reason I chose this specific classroom to keep watch. This vent is just big enough for someone to be able to fit, so we should watch this carefully too. Yes. I don't think I could fit through there. Well, maybe I could, but it'd be tough.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is the perfect spot to keep a lookout.
Then...
Anyway, it's time we should set up the cameras now. So time to set our plan into motion. I'm getting nervous. My heart is racing. Alright, to the library. Man, who knows? Maybe we'll just end this all right. Maybe chapter 1 is so long because there's only one chapter. And we just win. Wouldn't that be something?
Hey.
So, where did you want to place the cameras?
You're right.
Let's aim the one linked to the receiver at the moving bookcase. If we place the security sensor on the bookcase itself, then when it opens, the receiver will let us know.
Mm-hmm.
And if we place the camera to face the moving bookcase,
Okay.
yes, the camera should capture the exact moment the mastermind moves the bookcase. Then where are we putting the other two sensors?
Remember.
Well, there are two entrances to the library. The front entrance near the stairs and the rear entrance to the hallway. Let's aim one at each entrance. That way we'll have pictures of everyone who enters the library.
Huh?
But how about over there? Well, if we're in the classroom, we'll know that no one took the vent, right? Unless there's like branches in the vent, which there could be. Did you say a person could fit through the vent that connects to the classroom?
Hey.
But shouldn't we make sure a person could actually fit through it?
That's...
I think it'll be fine since we'll be keeping watch in the classroom. But we should investigate it a little more just in case. But we can't reach that high. We'll need something to stand on. Like a ladder? Oh, I can probably use this ladder. I positioned the ladder below the vent and climbed up.
Whoa. Now that I'm up here, this is pretty high. It's kind of scary.
Do you want to switch?
It's fine. I'm already up here anyway.
Nah, I'm fine. By the way, can you see my, delicates?
Sorry.
Sorry, huh? So you did see them.
Man, Shuichi. Oh, whatever. He can't unsee them. Anyway, this is the vent. There's a grate covering the vent, so I don't think anyone can go through. Can I take the grate off?
There we go. Oh, the grate came off pretty easily.
Did you break something, Kaede?
No, I didn't break it.
I saw a look on his face. He probably thinks I'm a klutz. He can't be a klutz and also a really good piano player. Sheesh. That's like, requires very precise finesse and delicate motions. Alright, then I lifted my body and looked inside.
So how's it look? Could a person fit in there?
It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through. I can't really get to the vent with all these books in the way, though.
Well, we'll be able to see the entrance to the vent in the classroom.
Presuming there's not another way into the vent.
So that should be okay, right?
I don't know, we really should cover all our bases here. If this messes up even slightly, everyone dies.
Just in case, I'll stack more books around the vent so no one can get through.
With that, I began to arrange the books around the vent. After I finished stacking the books, I climbed down the ladder.
Are you okay?
Kaede, what's wrong?
Yeah,
This will work. This will definitely work.
Huh?
got it?
I think this plan might actually protect everyone. Yeah, it definitely will. This plan is perfectly composed, like Chopin's ballads.
You know?
I actually really like complicated contraptions like Rube Goldberg machines and stuff. So I'm positive this will work. This setup is perfect. You really think so? Not sure comparing our plan to a Rube Goldberg machine instills much confidence in me. Isn't the whole thing with the Rube Goldberg machine like needlessly complex, and if even like one like domino or something is slightly askew, the whole thing just doesn't work?
Of course.
Of course, we'll definitely catch the mastermind and then we'll all escape.
All right.
So let's hurry and set up the cameras.
Then...
Yeah, so I think it would be a good idea to set up the cameras between books so that... Oh, hold on, I had an idea while I was on top of the bookcase. What if we place a camera up there? I'm sure the mastermind wouldn't notice it.
But...
But with all the books stacked on top, I don't know if there's room for the camera.
You know?
Then I'll test it out while you prepare the sensor on the bookcase. I'll organize the books on top of the bookcase and see if I can make room for a camera.
Right?
That way we won't waste any time, right?
okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Alright, then let's do it! I climbed up the ladder and looked at the top of the bookcase. There are way more books here than I expected. The top of the bookcase is covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books.
Oh, right.
This is nothing. As I move the ladder, I reorganize the books bit by bit. Jeez, there are too many books. It might be too hard to set up a camera here.
I knew it.
I thought so.
No.
Wait, I just gotta try a little harder.
Hey,
Okay, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really it's alright. I continued moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books. Okay, so I'm starting to see what Kaide's kind of... This was like a Greek tragedy. Her heroic flaw would be her unwavering perseverance. Her stubbornness, one might even say. Jeez, these books are so heavy. What is this, an encyclopedia? I flipped open the book. Anything good in there?
wait!
Okay, is this really the time to be reading a book? Sorry, I get distracted easily when I'm organizing things. After I made that excuse, I rushed to reorganize the heavy books, but... Looks like there are too many books after all. Can't really make space, can you?
Aww.
It'd be easier if I could move them to the ground, but that would look suspicious.
You're right.
Yeah, we have to minimize any risk of the mastermind noticing the cameras. I guess it'd be better to put the camera between the books like you suggested.
Right?
Yeah. You look oddly happy. No, I don't. If we put them on top of the bookcase, the angle wouldn't quite reach. Well, why didn't you lead with that?
Aww.
And here I thought it'd be a good idea.
Is that all right?
So, about the places to put the cameras. They gotta be well hidden. We decided to place the security sensor on top of the moving bookcase. And the camera linked to it will be set up right here. That way it will capture the moment the mastermind moves the bookcase. Sensor.
I see.
We're gonna place the other two cameras near the exit and entrance, right?
I suppose so.
I think here and this bookcase is good. They would have to pass by here no matter which door they used.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Then I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when the mastermind moves the bookcase.
Then...
And me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each door.
Hey!
Oh, I almost forgot. I brought the duct tape from the warehouse. You can use this.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. With that, we got to work. I meticulously placed the cameras in the gaps of the bookshelves.
We need to set up the camera carefully so that it's aimed at the moving bookcase.
Right. Better use a lot of duct tape so the camera won't fall out of position. These cameras are important, so I gotta do it right.
Yeah.
Alright, that should do it.
Okay.
I'm finished too. Now, no matter which entrance they use, the mastermind will be caught on camera. If they move the bookcase in front of the hidden room, our sensor will detect that. And signal this receiver. And at that moment, the camera attached to the sensor will snap the critical picture. Yeah, this should do it. No doubt about it. This plan will probably work. No, not just probably. It'll definitely work.
Then...
Alright then, the final step. Turn the sensors on.
I see.
Oh right, we should turn them on before we leave.
All right.
There's a 10-second delay as it starts up, so we have to leave quickly.
Yeah.
Got it. It'd be a waste of film if it took our pictures. Not to mention, maybe kinda incriminating? After setting our trap and powering on the cameras attached to the sensor, we quickly exited the library.
Mm-hmm.
Now we wait for the mastermind to show themselves.
Okay.
There's still some time left. You want to go see anybody?
No.
No, I'd rather focus on the plan. Besides, I'm sure everyone else is safe. Plus, once we get out of here, I'll have all the time in the world to see them.
You're right.
That's true. Well, let's go to the classroom. Okay. Let's just hope the library isn't particularly popular today and we run out of film from people just, like, perusing books. Hold on, before we go up here, I do want to... Okay, never mind. I wanted to take a look at the vent, but yeah, it's probably fine. Okay. Here we go. Upon entering the classroom, a wave of anxiety suddenly overwhelmed me. My heart felt like it would beat out of my chest at any moment.
Then...
Let's keep the door open a little so we can see anyone going to the basement. Yeah. Good. About the security sensor receiver.
Hey!
Could you hold on to it, please? I just feel like you'd be better suited for that than me. Is it because I've got, like, better ears? Because I'm a musician? There's a power switch on it. Make sure you don't turn it off by accident. Why do you mention there's a power switch? Now it's Chekhov's power switch.
No.
No, you hold on to it, Shuichi. You're the one who came up with this plan, and I trust you. Also, Shuichi. You just said I'm better than you at something. Why do you say things like that anyway?
Huh?
What?
You know?
I guess it's good that we have some time left, because I wanted to talk to you about that. Talk to me. Yeah. You didn't like that monkey paw I gave you. Like, I get it, it's a mummified monkey's paw, which isn't really all that enticing in and of itself, but that was a gift from the heart. I thought you were a patron of the arts. A cultured individual who knows literature and literary references. I thought it was a good gift.
You know?
It's probably none of my business, but I think you should be more confident.
Right?
Especially since the Ultimate Initiative selected you as the Ultimate Detective.
No.
No, really, I shouldn't be the Ultimate Detective. I'm not even a real detective.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I
didn't even really want to be a detective. My uncle runs a detective business. I would sometimes help out as an apprentice. It was usually just cheating couples, background checks.
But
One day I came across a murder case, completely by chance. I solved it before the police did. They called me the boy detective. That's when I got scouted by the Ultimate Initiative. I only solved one case.
Huh?
Even so, it's still amazing that you solved a murder case. Most people can't do that.
no.
I wonder if it was really a good thing I solved that case. How so?
The look on his face when we caught him, I can still see it even now. He stared at me, like he hated me more than anything else in the world. Later, I heard that he murdered the victim to get revenge for his family.
Like an honor killing sort of deal.
The victim was abusive. They drove the culprit's relative to suicide. People told me the culprit was right to do what he did. The victim deserved it.
Fuji, it's not really the... I mean, thanks for spilling your heart to me, but, like... In light of what's going on right now, is now really the time to start talking about, like, scenarios where homicide is potentially justifiable?
But I led the police right to him. Of course he hated me.
That's not true.
It's not like you took sides, you uncovered the truth. That's what detectives do, right?
You're right.
Yeah, I uncovered the truth. Which makes it my fault. I'm still suffering from the consequences.
I'm
Ever since that one stupid case. I've been so afraid of uncovering the truth. I'll never forget those eyes. The hatred. The way they stared into me. Anyway, that's why I have trouble looking people in the eyes sometimes. So that's why he wears that hat. I'm not a real detective, Gator. What kind of stupid detective is afraid of finding the truth? Right then I noticed Shuichi's hands were trembling. I gently reached out and held his hand.
Kaede?
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Okay, I'll try.
You better.
I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
Yup, that's a promise.
After letting go of his hand, I quickly changed the subject.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, I think you would look way cooler if you didn't wear that hat.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What? I'm serious here. Once they're out of here, I want you to show me what you look like without the hat, okay? Yeah, now that she mentions it, the way the hat is drawn, I could very easily see that be like, I could very easily see there be like hatless sprites under there.
Aw.
Maybe he does take it off at some point. Jeez, I just want to see everyone smile.
You know,
I love seeing the expressions people make when they're enjoying themselves. That's why I play piano, to see the smiles on everyone's faces. And that's why we need to expose the mastermind and end this dumb killing game.
right?
So we can smile with everyone else. After our serious talk, we talked about this and that to kill some time. We did all we could and prepared for whatever happened next. I was nervous, of course. But all we could do was wait for the moment to arrive. As the moment drew closer and closer. Then suddenly, the moment arrived.
Huh?
What is this weird music? Is it coming from that monitor?
Could it be...
Maybe it's a warning that we need to start killing. The time limit is almost up.
Ah, jeez.
You need to stop screwing with us. How much suffering do they want from us?
Ah,
Wait, Kaede. I hear people talking in the hallway.
Huh?
Huh? People talking? This is unsettling. I focused my attention on the hallway. I could hear a group of boys and girls talking. I tried my best to listen while I peered through the gap of the classroom door. What? That's a lot! I saw 7 boys and girls head down the stairs.
Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro too?
Oh, this is gonna be some harebrained scheme from Rantaro, isn't it? What are you up to? The 7 continued to walk down the stairs.
why?
What's a big group like that planning to do? Rantaro's with them too. Didn't he say he would end this game? It's almost nighttime, right? If they're all heading to the basement right now... I don't know. They could be like drawing... I don't know! It could be like drawing lots just to like pick someone to die. They could have gotten to that point. And I'm not even sure they'd be wrong to do that, necessarily, if they really see that as the only option. Could the mastermind be with them too? Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rentaro. One of them is the mastermind.
No.
It is unusual for such a big group to all go to the basement.
No.
They're not planning on going to the library, are they? That would be bad. I'll scare off the mastermind from using the bookcase and ruin the plan.
Huh?
What?
All right.
I'm going to check out the basement. Should I come too, or... No, I need to stay watch here so no one uses the vent, right? I'll come with you, never mind.
No.
No, you stay here and keep watch, Kate. With that, Shuichi dashed out of the classroom. Why am I all alone now? Realizing I was alone, all the fear and anxiety I was trying to hide rushed back into me.
Jeez.
Okay. Here we go. I couldn't keep still, so I grabbed the broom from the corner of the classroom. Yeah, I guess... In this environment, you definitely want to have a way to defend yourself. If someone decides to snap and kill. Oh, I started cleaning for no reason at all. Never mind. See, this is the male mind versus the female mind here. I had to move my body. The anxiety was getting to me. Shuichi, please come back already. I continued to distract myself with cleaning until Shuichi finally came back. Well? Get it? Why are you sweeping?
Huh?
No reason. Anyway, what about the people down in the basement?
Okay.
Everything is okay. They all went to the game room. The game room? Why there? Oh, is that how... They could be playing like a game of chance or something. Just like... Maybe they're not drawing lots, it's like some sort of game. Not that they've elected to play to decide who's getting killed, who's the killer. That could be the case. Hopefully it's not like Monopoly or something. Time would be up way before they determined anything.
Ding dong dong ding.
Oh, hey, Rua, you've come in just in time for the excitement to start, it would seem. There's only 1 hour until the time limit. Yeah, it's almost time.
That's true.
I'm sure that the mastermind will make their move soon. Am I loving Angie? I'd say she's a mid-tier character for me right now. She's consistent and always talking about her faith. If Monokuma is going to show up when the time runs out, the mastermind will go to the library. Then it happened so suddenly. How? I guess someone from the game room could have gone over. Okay, we gotta go. My heart nearly leapt out of my chest as the receiver in Shuichi's hand suddenly went off. Shuichi, the receiver!
That's it.
Someone move the bookcase! Hurry, Kate! Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me! I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi. I could feel my heart beating faster and faster. I was so nervous my head felt like it was pounding with every heartbeat. Okay.
All right.
So what do we do once we figure out who the mastermind is? I guess we could, like, organize a lynch mob. Okay, let's go inside. Yeah. But if they're already in the room, like, see, this is my issues with the logistics of this plan from the beginning. If they're already in the room, how can we stop them? We can't get into the room. Bracing myself to confront the mastermind, I had balled my hands into fists without realizing it. It'll be fine. Everything will work out. I was still convincing myself when I caught up with Shuichi, who had his hand on the door. Huh? What are you guys doing here?
Got it.
Well, never mind. Your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting. Strategy? What sort of strategy?
Right.
Kat is definitely welcome to join.
Huh?
Strategy meeting?
Yeah.
When the time limit hits, we're gonna fight Monokuma. We got it planned for that battle. You honestly think you can win? Have you seen their mechs? He thought it'd be harder for Monokuma to get to the basement, so we're going to the game room.
Hey.
Hold on, both of you. Come with us. The mastermind is in the library. Huh? Mastermind?
Okay.
We'll explain later, but right now we need you to come with us. I'd really be able to end this killing game.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Sneak attack.
I don't really understand, but you just need me to Aikido throw whoever is inside, right?
All right.
No, I'll do it. I'll be the one to take them down.
Jeez.
This isn't a competition. I'm gonna open the door right now, okay? Oh, we don't have control. Huh. With the unveiling of the mastermind so close at hand, all my anxiety had disappeared. I stepped inside the library. It's closing! We have the cameras. As I walked in, I noticed the moving bookcase at the end of the room was slowly closing. But there was no sign of the mastermind. The moving bookcase has closed on its own without any outside help. Where's the mastermind? Oh, there must be a function within the room. We quickly walked toward the moving bookcase. And then not too far from the moving bookcase we saw... Please tell me the camera's still... What? Huh? Rentaru Amami, who had yet to reveal his ultimate talent to the rest of us, lay dead on the ground. Well, I guess that's the time limit taken care of. Looks like, was he struck? With a... Is that a shot put?